That saber yours of mine. I will destroy you!
Hey yo, what it doing, Let's Crew? I know you guys are peeping on your screen right now. You guys are thinking, what the hell is this? Like I said earlier, channel is gonna change. Not too much. I'm gonna experiment a little bit more with the little 100 subs type thing. I'm gonna be covering for my first video. I'm gonna be covering some Dragon Ball Legends type content. I'm gonna be covering it from the news aspect first. And if you guys dig it and you guys are rocking with it, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys want to see me get my ass beat on PvP, let me know as well. I'm gonna experiment and I want to see what you guys think. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Let's just get right into the video. So we got the new All-Star banner, Volume 15, coming through tomorrow on Daily Reset. And this is a whole new campaign with Legends. We're going to be doing a whole new Powerful Opponent theme, even though, shout out my boy Frieza, not being on Powerful Opponent. But it doesn't really matter. Who really cares at this point? So we're going to have an All-Star banner featuring Mecha Frieza and base Goku Black. Probably the 80th Goku Black we've had at this point. And I'm going to dig into some of their kits. I'm going to give you a review, and I'm going to tell you guys whether you should or should not go after them. So without any further ado, let's just look into their kit. So Mecha Frieza is a purple range type unit. I'm not going to lie, that's kind of a lame color, especially for LOE and Frieza Force, because they both have LF Zenkai First Form Frieza, and he's still used to this very day. He still has good utility, still has good kits, still has good cover change. So I'm not really rocking with the color already. I'm not rocking with that at all. But let's keep looking into his kit. Well, he has Frieza Force and Lineage of Evil. That kind of just makes him like it's only just those two teams and nothing else. So that already messes him up. He's not even on Powerful Opponent. That's what sucks. I don't know why is he not on Powerful Opponent. I know he got his ass beat by Trunks, but come on. Let's look into his special move, the Death Blaster. Deals massive explode damage, 20% special move damage inflicted for 3 counts upon activation, and randomly destroys 3 cards. You ask me, this kind of reminds me of Revival Frieza's blue card post transformation, or post revival should I say, where he'll chuck it, he'll do a little bit more special move damage, and it kills 2 cards. This is killing 3 cards, which I still think is of value. Anytime you're killing cards, even if it's at random, it's still pretty good. Like, they could have an ultimate in their hand, they got special moves in their hand, they could be Super Gogeta with the green card in his hand, eliminate that, like, that's valid. Like, that's really good when it comes to, like, intense PvP situations. Now, the main ability, you're the one who's going to die. Draw a special move arts card next, restore his own ki by 50, and flicks all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. Wow, that's actually pretty good, because the key main abilities that you really want, you want to get a card, you want to get ki, you want to get some sort of healing, and you want to get some type of damage buff, or locking in. So basically with this lock in, he can easily just do like a blast card or something and then go right towards the blue card. So that's the vibe I'm getting right now, because he really just wants to go crazy with the blue cards. Destroy all of your enemies' blue cards. That's lit. If you're going up against Goku and Vegeta, it's over. And flicks current enemy with attribute downgrade, -100 of health restoration for 20 timer counts. He's completely shutting down healing. He's completely just trying to be like a lock-in type unit, just like come in, lock in, and get the hell out. So that's pretty good. Special skill, you will know the Wrath of Frieza. Restore his own ki by 40, 20% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Alright, that's pretty good. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade -1 to arts card draw speed for 10 timer counts for 1 level. That's pretty good. I like that. Another thing with the green cards is that if you can get damage, ki, and inflict the downgrade, that's really good. Let's see what this last part is though. Applies the following effects itself if enemy health is 50% or lower. Draw a special move arts card next, activates once, and increases his own arts card draw speed by 1 level. That's pretty good. So that's another thing. He wants to hit them at that under 50% threshold. This kind of reminds me of, it's gonna be weird to say, but Yajirobe, how he works in that same aspect too. If they're under 50%, when he comes in, he draws like a blue card. So this is pretty good. So you kind of want to have a green card with him after you got them below 50%, kind of just get that last hit off. So that's pretty good. I'm digging that already. Okay, so That's pretty good so far. We haven't even gotten to the kit yet, and he's looking okay. He's not looking fantastic. He's not looking horrendous either. Let's look at the Z abilities. Okay, Z ability 1, 20% to lineage, strike, and blast attack. 3 stars. Let me break to 3. 26% to lineage or Frieza force double attack. Now 6 stars. 2% blast arts damage by tag lineage of evil, and then 30% to double offense to lineage or Frieza force. I mean, I like that. It's pretty good. He has a dope Z ability. I'll say that much. That's pretty much the only thing he's got going for him so far. Unique ability, powered by hatred. Applies the following effects when battle starts: 80% damage inflicted, and reduces damage received by 50%. Okay, I'm already seeing a problem with this off the rip. Most units nowadays, like if this was in Prime Legends days, let's say 2020, this would be absolutely disgusting. Because back then the average would be like, you're only coming in the field like 50-60% damage, and you're coming in with like 30% cut. But the problem is, like, now we're not used to those numbers no more. We're used to like 60% cut and like 90 to 100% damage inflicted. And if he's mainly going to be an offensive threat with a double offense Z ability, he's got to be doing a little bit more offense. Like I said, about 90 to 100%. But let's keep going though. -10 to own blast and special move arts cost cannot be cancelled. That's good. He increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 80 timer counts. Alright. Inflicts all enemy tags Super Saiyan with attribute downgrade plus -30% to critical rate for 80 counts. I don't know why it's everything just for the first 80 counts. So basically what I'm getting at is that after 80 counts have elapsed, you kind of just want him to leave. He's going to be pointless at that point anyway. Additional 15% damage inflicted by allies if there is a tag Super Saiyan enemy battle member remaining for 80 counts. Exactly the point that I'm getting at. Alright, applies the following effects after enemy attack is over. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws a special move arts card next, activates once, and then restores ki by 40. So you get a blue card, and you have enough ki to use said blue card. And then he's also inflicting him with an attribute downgrade, plus 10 to strike arts cost for 5 counts. So that's pretty good. 25% damage inflicted every time this character uses a special move arts. Okay, so they want you to spam the blue cards. They want you to like run him with someone like the LF First Form Frieza and just knock off those blue cards quickly. Or a better example would be like the new Tien that we got during the during Annie with the Ultra Instinct in them, where Tien wants to get off 3 to 4 blue cards so he's at like his peak. Okay. All that was just one unique. That looks good. On paper, it looks good. But we gotta see how it works in actual gameplay. I don't know, because he seems limited to the first 80 counts, because after that, he's kind of dead. Let's see what's next. Mechanized Flesh. Reduces impact, explode, and pierce damage received by 30%. Cannot be cancelled. Nullifies own abnormal conditions. Cannot be cancelled. Pause following effects occur if own remaining health 50% or below after being hit with an enemy's arts. Restores own health by 25%. Cancels own attribute downgrades. Reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 1. Seals all main abilities for 10 timer counts. And inflicts all enemies with -1 arts card draw speed level for 10 counts. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty good. I'm digging that. Basically, he's debuffing the enemy once he hits that under 50% threshold. So once he dies, he's basically giving them like a debuff anyway. So that's pretty good. He's reducing the Dragon Ball, sealing the main abilities. He's healing himself. So I like that last one. I love the fact that they gave him the reduced stuff because of the whole chopping him up because of the new LF Trunks that came out. Like, I find that just hilarious. That's dope. So far, my opinion on Frieza, I think he's good. He's going to be a fun unit, but I don't think anyone's going to really use him too much because he's like, he already has competition against his team. I guess if you don't have the Zenkai LF Frieza, you can use him on Frieza Force, you can use him on Lineage of Evil. That's just like a preference. That's like if you don't have him, but if you do, the Frieza is better than this one. It's better than Mecha Frieza, I'm sorry. Now let's scroll down. This is all Tournament of Power stuff. Who really cares? Now let's move on to Goku Black. We have a blue support type Goku Black. We have 80 Goku Blacks in this fucking game. We have an LF version. We have a transforming version. We have a free version. We have a Zenkai version. There's an EX version of this blue support, Goku Black, which is crazy. Me personally, if you ask me, I'm not even looking at the kit yet. The kit could be horrendous, and I'm still going to go after this kit. Because I really want to run the Zero Motos blend. I really want to run it, bro. Because I have my LF Goku Black at 9 stars. I have my Corrupted Zamasu at 7. I just maxed out Zamasu Goku Black like 3-4 days ago. So, I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself. Let's just get into this. So, Blue Goku Black. He's a support type. And his character tags are Future, Saiyan, and Powerful Opponent. I don't know if he's going to make it on the Future setup. I could maybe see Powerful Opponent. Maybe. That's like, let's say you don't have any of the LF. You don't have Sword of Hope. You don't have Broly. You don't have Kid Buu. You're going to run this Goku Black. That's like the only instance I could see it. On either setup, on Future or on Powerful Opponent. But if you have the LFs, if you have a 6-star Kid Buu, a 6-star Broly, a 6-star Sword of Hope, and you got the PO Platinum equipments for Broly and Kid Buu, you're not going to run this kid. Like, I'm just going to be honest. You're not going to run this kid. Now, let's go into the setup. Special move, Ki Burst Kick. Deals massive explode damage. Deals the following effects occur on hit. Flicks enemy with attribute downgrade -100 to health restoration for 3 timer counts. And inflicts all enemies with +3 sub count. Blast armor when charging forward. Okay. I kind of like the annoyance that he's doing there. I can kind of dig that. They're not going to heal as much. They're going to be inflicted with the +3 sub count. I'm digging that. I'm liking that. Okay. Main ability, Exalted Ideals. Draws a special arts card next. Restores ally health by 20%. Destroy all of your enemy's cards. Applies attribute upgrade. Shortens own sub count by 5. And that's forever. That's forever. So you can literally just keep bringing him in. Like, no question about it. Usually with this type of stuff like that, it's usually like for only like 20 timer counts. Like some examples that pop up on my head is like the purple Vegeta from the Cooler movie. After he pops a blue card, it's only for like 15 counts. Or green Kaioken Goku from the Frieza saga that dropped with Revival Frieza, where he's reduced sub count by 3 for like 20 counts or something. But this is forever, so that's good. You can like constantly just keep that support going. Alright, special skill, Refined Power. Randomly draws 1 new card, shortens ally sub count by 3, cancels ally attribute downgrade and abnormal conditions. 30% of blue card damage cannot be cancelled, activates twice. I'm not digging the fact that there's no key on it and he's not giving like damage buffs to them. That's the only thing I'm not digging. Other than that, I think it's good. You're getting a new card. Your allies can get in and out quicker. They're canceling their downgrades and remote conditions. That's pretty good. It's like a nitpick, but I don't know. It's just me. Now let's look at the Z abilities. Z ability 1, 20% of the future strike attack and blast defense. And then 3 stars, future and PO, strike attack and blast defense. And then 6 stars, he's giving 2% special move damage to future. And then he gives a 30% strike attack and defense and blast defense to future and powerful opponent. So that's pretty good. That's cool. Not bad. Alright, let's look at the unique abilities. Unique ability 1, Vanguard of Destruction. Plus 25% damage inflicted against tag future. I don't like that. That's just a personal gripe on me. I don't know why would it be tag future, because then he's doing damage against himself. I feel like if you ask me, it should have just been like the typical Goku Black type shit, where it's like 25% damage inflicted against like tag hybrid or tag Saiyan or something like that, or like Vegeta Clan. Oh, you would have been lit if it was like Vegeta Clan. Like that would have been like really lit on some funny shit. Man, that's whatever. Pause fallen effects when battle starts. 80% damage inflicted, reduced damage by 50%. Okay, like I said, the numbers aren't really that lit, but it'll work. 15% damage inflicted by allies. So they're just getting that 15%, like no question. Okay. Also applies fallen effect itself if this character is the leader. 30% special move damage and 80% base key recovery. Okay, so I don't know why you're gonna want to put this kid on the leader slot, but now you have a reason to put him on the leader slot, so that's lit. Applies the following effects itself every time an arts card is drawn while this character is on the battlefield. Oh, so he's getting like specific buffs depending on what card he's getting in his hand. So strike cards, He's getting, oh, so strike and blast, he's just getting straight up just 20% damage inflicted. And he increases his arts card draw speed if he's getting a green card. Ooh. And he's getting 50 ki when he gets a blue card. Okay. Alright. I can rock with that. So that first unique looks valid. I can dig that. Now let's look at the second unique ability. Unknown Adversary. Applies the following effects occur when changing cover. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 15 to special and special move arts cost for 5 timer counts. Reduces damage received by 20% until combo ends. Applies following effects itself when this character is switched to standby. Restores own health by 10%, so he's constantly healing himself. And then giving allies 30 ki and inflicting all enemies with plus 15% damage received for 15 timer counts. And plus 5 to strike and blast arts cost for 10 timer counts. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I'm kind of iffy that he's not giving them like damage and ki recovery, but he's already giving them that just for being there. So okay, that kind of makes up for it. Reduces enemy ki by 70 when this character defeats an enemy. That's cool. Like, that makes you want to kill the enemy with this guy, because that kind of is like an annoyance. You kill them, once you're like in a combo with them, they're typically going to be at 100 ki. So then they're going to be at 30 once the whole combo is done with. That's going to be a little bit of annoyance. Now they're going to have to either pop a main, they're going to have to pop a green card right away. And if you know they're going to do it, you can easily go off with a blue card or easily tackle them. Like, there's so much damage and so much annoyance you can do with this man so far. Randomly draws 1 card if you have 3 or fewer when enemy switches characters while this character's on the battlefield. So now if you switch against him, you're going to be getting more cards. Okay. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards if you have 3 or fewer after enemy attack is over. I don't know how often you're going to see that last unique though. I don't really know how often you're going to see it. I think you're going to see it be useful maybe at the end of a combo. Like, let's say you just used up your whole thing and you're just kind of like floating, waiting for them to do a move and they just tap attack you. That's when you'll probably see it be at its most effectiveness. But I don't really think that's going to be all too much, man. Alright. Well, I'm done talking about the kits. I'm done going through all the kits and stuff. I'm going to give you guys my final review on what I think you guys should do or not. But like I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's up to you. If you want to go crazy on them, go ahead. If you don't, it's fine. Save up your crystals for Legends Festival 2022. I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. But here's what I'm going to say. I personally think that, I don't know, I think you guys should probably skip them. Because Goku Black and Mecha Frieza, don't get me wrong, they're cool. Like, they're cool. But they're not characters that you necessarily need on your teams. Like, you don't really need this Mecha Frieza if you have the LF First Form Frieza. But if you don't have them and you really need to run Lineage of Evil and you really need to run Frieza Force, by all means, do what you gotta do. Go ahead. And then, like, use, like, Chilled or something to Zenkai buff him and go crazy. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm going to say about Frieza. Frieza's cool. He's a good offensive player, but he's not going to really give you that much on a defensive end, which kind of makes sense because you guys have to beat by my boy Trunks and a Legend Never Lose Hope. But, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Frieza. Now, when I go towards Goku Black, I feel like Goku Black kind of has an easier chance for working on, like, a powerful opponent setup. Future, he's not going to get that slot. Like, that Future slot is, like, taken up by too many Trunkses. Literally, Sword of Hope Trunks, Blue Zenkai Trunks, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Like, literally, he has too much competition from Blue. Unless you want to run, like, Future PO and do what I do, the Zero Mortals plan with, like, all Zamasu Goku Blacks, then you definitely need this kid. Like, that'll definitely be valid. But on Future, he's not going to really have too much of a placeholder. But if you're talking about PO, he has a chance. Like, if you don't have Kid Buu and you don't have Broly, you can definitely put this guy in. I could see a setup of him and, like, Tapion or the Yellow Cell. Shout out to Yellow Cell for, like, not being P. But either way, I could see that, like, double support, and then you put someone like, I don't know, like Zamasu Goku Black or something, or you do like LF Cell or LF Goku Black. You can easily make them do a lot of damage. I could see this being like how with sometimes when you'll run Gaki, you could run like Vados and Whis, and then have like that third guy go crazy, whether it be like MUI Goku or something like that. You can definitely make someone go, like, look phenomenal in their numbers and their stats. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's too crazy. He's not bad, but he's not great. Neither of these guys. They're not great, but they're not terrible. They're just right in the middle. It just depends. If you want to have fun, go ahead. But if you really want to win and you already have like teams that you're already focused on, then don't summon. Just stick to what you have and just go for it. Alright, well, that's going to be all for this first Legends video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed it and you guys want to see more content like this. Let me know. If you want to see me play this, you want to see me go ahead and just play some Legends and go for it, let me know. Well, NLH, never lose hope. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.